What is going on, everybody? Jumbo Thick here with a brand new title. I know we're running 3 games at once right now, but welcome to Call of Cthulhu. I'm hoping it's going to be pretty good. I've been following the game for a while, and I am very excited. It is a video game take on the classic pen and paper roleplay, the Call of Cthulhu roleplay game. And I've never actually played it before, so I've been pretty excited to try it out. And from what I've seen, this could be pretty interesting. Both scary and suspenseful, perhaps. Regardless, I'm looking very much forward to it. And I don't know that much about it. I only watched a little bit, so I watched like a developer playthrough. It was like 30 minutes, something like that. So I know we follow Mr. Edward Pierce, and he's a World War II veteran, and we are going to build him as we can. That is an excellent quote, Mr. Lovecraft. One of my favorite authors. Holy shit. Oh my god, this is horrifying already. Hold on, I'm not getting the uniform. I am playing on PS4. Seems a little fidgety on the camera. Oh. Somebody's eating shark. Got bolt cutters. Wonder if there's anything down here. Shit. Let's retreat. Let's get away from this dock. Oh god, this. Hey, how about we use these bolt cutters? That's not creepy at all. Jesus, where are we? Look like...
What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen.
Okay, so I guess I'm running.
Behold.
What the?
Everything has already been written.
What?
But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
What the hell's wrong with his face? Jesus. God. We're only a couple minutes in. Oh, shit, man. Oh, there's stuff everywhere now. Okay. Doctor. His remedy. What is... I wonder what his remedy was. Oh, man. Oh, this is going to get really intense. Spot hidden. Human behavior. Oh. Oh, wow. This is going to be pretty deep. Their sanity. Mental trauma. I've been having nightmares. Okay, Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War. He took part in the... I think it's Meuse Argonne? Maybe? Offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion, American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Yeah, they weren't the most accurate back then. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by bodies of fallen comrades without food or medical supplies. The soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by those events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off his nightmares. Interesting, interesting. I don't... Okay, so there's... Man, this is going to be... I'm already into it. So he has a Lost Battalion ladder. That's pretty cool. Oh, and we can rotate it? Oh, yeah. We're going to get a lot of uses out of all this. Okay. Let's do some investigations.
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
Might be because you're an alcoholic.
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Especially, well, at least not back then.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Okay, so that is his diary. Okay. Whiskey? Oh, you bet your ass we're having a drink. After that horrifying nightmare. Whoa, that will... Even just having a drink is going to affect my destiny?
I have business here to attend to.
And what is that exactly? Drinking? More? No. One drink was good enough, right?
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. I have business here to attend to.
Where's the phone? There it is. God, those old-fashioned phones are so cool.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Okay, so I get 8 points to distribute as needed. I would like to do this for sure. Three? Okay. He definitely knows a lot about human psychology, I would think. I want to get into the occultism. I guess you can't... Those are things you just gotta learn, it looks like. I don't have any points left. Okay. Sure.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will still be up to date. And
I don't know how we're gonna
on a related
level
matter,
up, but...
May I raise a sensitive question?
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr.
Okay,
Pierce,
then.
you still...
Or just hang up on him.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. And I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Oh.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a
That's
woman who's
pretty
already
messed up.
dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof,
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Looks a lot like my nightmare. Surprisingly.
what am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? A painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
That's all I got. Voices of my dreams. Oh, and there's the file.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
Investigation professional. Oh, is that because my investigation skills up?
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
Handsomely.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Yeah. Exactly.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I used to be an avid reader. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Huh. Evidence of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. Okay. Well, they're mostly whale hunters, but there has been some ritualistic cave paintings.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
What's this? Ah. So does that mean I just got a thing in medicine? Okay, that's how much we know about the case so far. Damn it. Dead. There's going to be a lot of reading in this, but I do like it. These are the Island Darkwater, and her painting is under the occult. Ah. Can I open this, or? No? Okay, guess I'm leaving. So off we go to the creepy whaling town that nobody's heard of before, but it's in the book, so it must exist, or have existed for a long time. There are quite a few islands off of the coast. Small, some of them decent size, but I would assume this would probably be a small island. It'd have to be pretty far off the coast, actually, if they're famous for whaling. And enter chapter 2.
We're almost there.
Captain Fitzroy, I guess. Yeah, that's a beached ship. They just left. Who knows how old it is? Oh yeah, the town is definitely creepy.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
Gross.
You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Okay, we have a lot of stuff to do, I guess. This guy's fishing, it looks like. I want to see what they're dragging in.
Please move back. Let the police do their work.
What the
Hey,
hell?
Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
seen how old this thing is? If we force it too much,
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Oh,
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in
God,
the water,
it's super
you
gross
shysters.
looking.
You're crazy. They're cops. They can't understand.
Prohibition is just a joke around here.
yeah.
That suits me fine.
Talk to Fitzroy. Yeah, let's definitely go to the bar, check some stuff out. Who knows what we might find. That was very nice of you. Probably shouldn't get into a fight, though. Oh, or not. Maybe I will.
Hey, be careful.
Military uniform.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then.
God, his beard
I
looks
reserve
weird.
the right to answer or not.
His beard looks like it's not loaded in. It looks really bad. Order
Captain
drink.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Okay.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though.
But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Okay.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The warehouse.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
Uh-oh.
Anything else?
Must be her over there in the corner.
That'll be all for now. The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
What? Faminal toothed whales. Toothed whales. The whole deck. Holy crap. That's part of the occult. Well, yeah. Guess that makes sense. See, yeah, his beard's supposed to look different than what I was seeing. So. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I definitely want to get my investigation up. Talk to this guy.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will
Writing
follow
all
its
over his
reader
arm.
and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Look at the scrollings on his arm.
That's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
Just eavesdrop.
My God.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
I do
We
like
may
the song,
not
actually.
be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That cat saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Okay.
Good night, stranger.
I wonder if that
So
spoiled
long.
them somehow. Tainted them, maybe. I'm really paranoid. Got a feeling this
What
might
you
be the
looking at,
benefactor.
stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Okay, I guess I should leave her alone. Don't want to get punched in the face or thrown out at this bar. So I guess let's get out of here.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
Yeah, shit, dude. They owed him $60. That's a shitload. Back then, that was a lot of money. Hell, if I had a $60 tab at a bar now, it'd be a decent amount. Back then, that would have been, oof.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Let's look around before we,
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Huh. Interesting. Got a feeling that's her. Back in the bar.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Take a piss if you want.
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Ah, that's the ship that's beached. It was an old sailboat. Big one, too, if it had 2 masts. It's a small library. Another book. Okay, so I picked up 2 books on medicine. How do I... I'm still a novice. Okay. Take a look upstairs, unless there's something up here. I want to do all the investigations I can before I go talk to him.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
What? Yeah. He's got a peg leg, though. Maybe a grandfather?
What a macabre souvenir.
Oh, that's the leg. Okay. Interesting. Let's go talk to Fitzroy. Yeah, because he's got 2 legs. It's not
I
him.
brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck. I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests.
They're
on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Okay. He said to go talk to him on the deck. Or not. Oh, there he is. The deck of the of the building. I just ran
From
right
here,
past him.
I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Yeah, fishing.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I found a threatening letter, signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
Protection?
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
Exactly.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Already have.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
Okay. Earned a character point. Hey. Can I dump it in this? Nope. Guess I'll dump an investigation. We can get past them now. But I actually want to go see if I can talk to the bartender or cat. Now that we've heard some new info.
What do you know about the Hawkins warehouse?
If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Still won't speak ill of the dead, huh?
That'll be all for now.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking...
I told you to beat it.
She's definitely the bootlegger. And she's got to be Cat. So it's definitely that way.
They can't understand. Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way
I kind of want to look around over here, though. See if I can find anything interesting.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
She's definitely the one that was messing with stuff.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Okay. Hidden items. What? Oh, that's okay. I thought it was like a hidden stone or something.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate. A handle. It must come from these old winches.
I can get the grate up. But should I?
I could use this old winch.
Yeah, we're definitely doing it. We're not gonna pull this up, or? Okay. Okay, that's super weird. I guess maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. I might need to try one way and then get thrown out and have to come back.
There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm not here to hinder your work, officer. Edward Pierce, private detective.
Sorry, we're all a little on edge today. What are you doing here?
I'm investigating the death of the Hawkins family.
Darn it. Why do you want to drag up all that stuff again?
My investigation has led me to this warehouse.
That case was closed months ago.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
Okay. Oh, yes. My investigation is high enough to pick locks. I like it. Ooh.
Somebody's stealing from the bootlegger's stock of liquor. Hello, old friend.
And got me a bottle. How do I make that go out? Ah, okay. Cool. That was something that I could have missed easily. That definitely is some kind of really old statue. God, it's creepy out here.
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
Oh, yeah. I don't need to know that language. Okay. Can't climb up there.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to Darkwater?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
Jesus,
St.
dude.
Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Okay, then.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet. How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Ooh.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
What will
Well,
Kat say when she finds out that it's
exactly.
you who are filching stock?
You've got no proof.
That's true. Apart from this little note from your friend here.
You didn't throw it away?
I couldn't know that someone was gonna force the lock.
What a So, what is it you want?
To get into the Hawkins warehouse.
That's all. Go on, then. And we never want to see
Hell
your
yeah,
rat
we
snout
talked our way
again.
in. We didn't even have to use the crank. Oh, no runs.
Let's see.
Okay, good at picking locks. Definitely need to dump some into investigation.
Perfect. Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
What? What am I doing? Creepy face.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages? Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins? Can't sleep. I know how that feels.
Okay.
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Someone treasures this crumpled picture to the point of sleeping with it. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Okay, I think we've got everything. Okay, I need to dump my point. Alright, so what am I looking for? So I'm obviously looking for somebody that can afford painkillers.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is,
Shit.
has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective
Oh,
Pierce.
shit.
I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like
try
a
it out.
competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be
Oh, damn
taken
it.
for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Hey!
Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for
Baker.
obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
Who the hell are you? What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you. We'll meet again.
Damn it.
Is it
Figured
far,
that was going to
this
happen.
mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the
Damn.
Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Awesome. And we are going to end this chapter right there as soon as it loads up, just to make sure. That's going to be all the time we got for this first episode. Man, I'm definitely interested. The graphics are a little touch and go, a little stiff animations, but it is done by a smaller team from what I understand. And it also is a, an adaptation of a pen and paper, and they're trying to be very true to that. And it's always hard to make a Lovecraftian true story, because if you've ever read any Lovecraft, it's not what you see that makes it interesting. So in a visual media, yeah, you can see how that would not make as much sense. But as usual, guys, I have been Jumbo Thick. Thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in another episode. Have a good day.